the cookie queen of second chances. You've heard about people who built empires from nothing, but you haven't heard about her. No investors, no safety net, no backup plan. Just a recipe card that survived 2 evictions, and a woman who refused to let rock bottom be the final answer. Her name is Lisa Crawford, and in 3 years she went from sleeping in her car to running the most talked about cookie brand in the city. This is how she did it, level by level. The floor. It's February. It's 19 degrees, and Lisa has $11 in her bank account. She's 38 years old. She used to have an apartment, a job, a life that made sense. Then a relationship went wrong in all the ways relationships can go wrong. Control, fear, isolation. Then, nothing. She left with a garbage bag and her car keys. That was 5 months ago. But she kept one thing through all of it, a recipe card. Her Aunt Vera used to make these cookies every Sunday, every family gathering, every hard moment. Vera would say, "You can always make something out of butter, sugar, and time." Lisa holds the card in the dark, and she decides something. Not tomorrow, tonight. The first batch. She gets access to the shelter's kitchen on Tuesday nights. 3 hours, $11, and Aunt Vera's recipe. She makes her first batch, burns the edges, doesn't care. She makes another. She bags them in Ziploc bags and sells them to the women at the shelter for $1 each. 11 cookies, $11. She just doubled her net worth. The next week she makes 2 batches, then 4. Then someone asks her to make a box for their mother's birthday. She charges $10. It's the most money she's made in months. It's not a business yet, but it's a signal. The post that changed everything. A social worker named Tamara convinces her to post a video. Lisa doesn't want to. She's embarrassed. She's still living in her car. But Tamara says, "Lisa, you are not your situation. Post the cookies." So she does. She films her hands packaging cookies, writes a short caption, hits post, and goes to sleep. She wakes up to 1,400 DMs. She stares at the screen for a long time. She calls her aunt. Vera picks up on the first ring. "Baby," she says, "I always told you, butter, sugar, and time." The viral moment, month 4. A food blogger with 2 million followers orders a box. She films herself opening it. 1 bite. She stops talking. She just laughs. The video gets 14 million views in 48 hours. Lisa's Sweets waitlist hits 9,000 people. Lisa's phone does not stop ringing. Investors, distributors, morning shows. She looks at herself in the mirror. 8 months ago, she was sleeping in a parking lot. Now, Good Morning America wants her number. She takes 1 breath. Then she picks up the phone. The training kitchen. She could have just scaled the brand, hired a team, found a warehouse, cashed out. That would have been enough. But Lisa doesn't do just enough. She remembers the shelter kitchen. She remembers what it felt like to have no kitchen at all. She leases a commercial kitchen space in the same zip code she used to sleep in, and she opens it, free, to women leaving domestic violence situations. She calls it the Vera Kitchen, named for her aunt. The curriculum runs 8 weeks. Baking, pricing, branding, packaging, legal basics, social media. Everything she had to learn alone, in the dark, in a car. She teaches it all. Out loud, in the light. What she built. Year 1. 47 women graduate from the Vera Kitchen. Year 2. 19 of them launch their own businesses. Lisa's Sweets ships to 33 states. Lisa has 6 employees. She pays them all above minimum wage. She gives them Sundays off, always. She visits her aunt every other Sunday. They still bake together. They never talk about what happened. They don't have to. Some things don't need words. Some things just need butter, sugar, and time. What she wants you to know. She doesn't call herself a success story. She says, I'm a woman who didn't stop. That's it. She says the recipe card is still on her keychain, a little burned at the edges now, but still whole, just like her. Make sure to like and subscribe for more cooking and success stories.